northbound on Avalon, right where Avalon and Pedro meet here. So heading in towards downtown LA is one way to put it here, but traveling at a pretty high rate of speed, and that is certainly a very scary situation for us to see here. So San Pedro northbound, and just coming up on a T intersection here, actually more of a triangle intersection, and that's going to be where Avalon and San Pedro come together, going right through the intersection there. So opposing lanes of traffic, head-on traffic, head-on traffic. Holy smokes. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Wow, that was scary. Avoided that opposing traffic coming at her here. So northbound, again, on San Pedro, coming up on Adams Boulevard here. And this person just driving very dangerously here, avoiding being caught by the LAPD, but weaving in and out of traffic. It looks like the LAPD units are still over the intersection of San Pedro and Avalon, so well behind at this point. But making a westbound turn into the neighborhood again, tailgating a smaller sedan at this point, but now heading westbound over towards, in other words, the 110 freeway at this point. So this is just a very dangerous situation here. Pedestrians on the street, commuters on the road. It's just, just an extremely dangerous situation. It looks like she wants to make a right turn northbound, and that's going to put us somewhere near Maple Avenue from Adams Boulevard, and just kind of dodging traffic. It's just an extremely scary situation here, guys. Okay, Maple Avenue North. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're seeing it. Okay, a red light coming, opposite lanes of traffic. That's Maple and Washington, westbound Washington from Maple, and you saw this lady almost hit that cyclist that was in the street here. So Maple to Washington, now over to Los Angeles Street, where at the end of the street, okay, she's going to have to negotiate her way around a box truck here, but now coming up to the edge of the 10 freeway, that is just going to be a very small street. She's not necessarily going to box herself in, but she is going to be making an eastbound turn again over to Maple Avenue here, where she can either go left or right, north or south, and it looks like at this juncture, she is going to turn north, and that is going to be the 10 freeway right over Maple. And now heading into downtown LA proper. So this is kind of where it gets a little bit tricky because of a lot of pedestrian traffic, vehicular traffic, a lot of the buildings that are in the way here. So it makes it a little bit difficult for the air unit. And Copters TV5 will be clear north VFR. Thank you. TV5. Okay. Woo! Okay. Should be northbound on Los Angeles. Okay. MPD TV5, we're going to climb a little bit, give you as much space as you need. You got it. What number are you, sir? Yikes, this is scary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they were considering just kind of tracking this from a distance overhead via the helicopter, but I can tell you that there are at least 3 units of the LAPD that are in relative close proximity to her. And, the purpose of tracking essentially is to not agitate the person any further by, putting units directly behind her. Just track it from the airship and kind of let things settle down. Maybe she won't drive as erratically as she has been showing here. Okay, TV5 is 1004. Now eastbound, heading over towards the Produce Mart here, and we'll try and get a street for you here, but you can see even on the surface streets here in downtown where it's a little bit more congested, traveling at a very high rate of speed here. And we'll just be coming up on the edge of the Produce Mart here shortly where we are traveling eastbound. I believe that's going to be either 8th or 9th, and we'll be coming up on basically Alameda here shortly. So going to go right through the intersection? No, turning, yeah, right through the intersection. My goodness, okay. This is going to put her in pretty close proximity to a lot of pedestrians on the ground, right in the heart of the Produce Mart. Is okay, yeah, I think she's realizing she's going to jam herself up here. So, okay, she's hitting a couple of vehicles. She's actually hit a couple of vehicles there. Now turning back northbound. She reversed out of that situation here, and now turning back northbound. Again, Sky 5 HD is the only news helicopter here covering this particular pursuit here coming through downtown LA. This all started probably about 10 to 15 minutes ago here, and just on the west side of the Produce Mart. Oh, she is in the Produce Mart. Have a look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, lots of people. Forklift traffic people. Okay, loading docks. She's going to trap herself. She's going to be stuck here. She's going to be stuck here. So let's see what happens. They're going to box her in right there. And so this may be where this ends here, unless she does something violent here. And so that, you know, given the circumstances, or Rich, get ready to pull out just in case, okay? It looks like she's essentially boxing herself in, but trying to get out here. So let's see how the LAPD deals with this. Are they going to give her the space to get out of this, or are they going to essentially trap her? Look at the pedestrians who don't know really what's going on here, and they're just kind of walking around. They don't realize that this is a police pursuit here. And so, okay, boom, there you go. Assault with a deadly weapon. Okay, this could end in a situation where the police have to use deadly force. So let's, shots fired. Oh my gosh, okay. She's going to make her way out. She's going to make her way out of the Produce Mart and now turn northbound. So this is an extremely, extremely dangerous situation. Now it has now escalated to the point where, you know, she can be charged with assault with a deadly weapon. So there it is, northbound, just outside the Produce Mart here. No units directly behind her. No units directly behind her. But the airship is over her. She's just on the west side here. So we'll come around and show you what is happening there. Okay, she's gonna run. She's gonna run. She's on the inside of the Produce Mart. Inside of the Produce Mart, jeans, kind of a pinkish red shirt. And she may try and make her way out from right to left, guys, here. So let's kind of watch both sides of the street. But at any rate, you're seeing what we're seeing here, guys, in just a very tense situation where this person basically foot-bailed that U-Haul truck and is now inside of the building, now walking on the outside of the building, very animated, a lot of gesturing, just walking on the outside of the Produce Mart. She's going to approach these people here who apparently don't really know what's going on here. So there you go, Azteca Farms Inc., LAPD, closing in on her, ordering her out, and we're going to try and flatten out the shot so we can get in there and see what's going on. But essentially, you're seeing it unfold right here where they are going to go in and essentially tackle her and take her down. And it is looking like they have apprehended her and are in the process of taking her into custody. Right outside Azteca Farms, inside the Produce Mart here, guys. Wow. Three, go ahead. Did not. We saw her split from the vehicle, from the U-Haul, but did not see a passenger. Doesn't mean there wasn't one. We just didn't see one. We do. All right. Yep. Yeah, right inside the Produce Mart. I'm on the east side. 11, were you getting close? I got you there. Okay, thanks, Elijah. Yeah, sorry about that. Talking to the police helicopter, asking if we got all this on videotape just in case. But yeah, there she is, still very animated, still kind of talking to the officers there as she is pulled out of the Azteca produce mart there. But again, just a very dangerous situation here. Sky 5 exclusive video here of this police pursuit and the termination here. The person, the suspect in this case, believed to be the only one in that U-Haul truck. Not sure of the circumstances leading up to this pursuit. Obviously, they did try and stop her, and there was a failure to yield, and the chase was on. But you saw that live on our air, KTLA, with the only coverage of this police pursuit. LAPD was in pursuit of this person through South LA. 77th Division officers in pursuit of this vehicle, of this suspect here, and now she has been apprehended, taken into custody after a wild pursuit, endangering the lives of many people, including pedestrians, cyclists, motorists on the road, and you saw her driving very erratically, very dangerously on the opposite lanes of traffic here, basically in a very dangerous fashion. And there's a U-Haul truck right there. Okay, go ahead. 11 just showed up about a minute ago. They have nothing. 7 is coming in. They have nothing. And 4 is still coming in, and they have nothing. Hey, 3, thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Happening inside the produce mart. The woman, the suspect in this case, has now been taken into custody here just outside the produce mart here. Of course, this is going to be central, right between 7th and 8th Street is where this is all taking place. And it looks like the LAPD's paramedics might be addressing someone who may have been injured at this point here. But again, this is right outside the west entrance to the produce mart here. Central between 7th and 8th is where this is taking place. Again, Sky 5 HD with that exclusive coverage. Guys? There's the suspect. She's still kind of putting up a fight. What's that? Okay. Okay. You know what? Still a very fluid situation here, and obviously she has been putting up a fight, and you know, to the point where even under restraint, even with handcuffs on, she's still wiggling around and giving officers a hard time there. But you know what? They've got 2, 3 officers down there. They've put a mask. They've basically muzzled her from to prevent her from you know, spitting at them or biting them or anything like that. And so that's what's happening here. This is all happening right outside the produce mart here. Central between 7th and 8th is where this is happening. The fire department is on scene, presumably to have a look at someone here who might have sustained some injuries, possibly her. It sure seemed like she was under some sort of emotional distress when she was being pursued by the LAPD on Surface Street. She was really kind of just, you know, with both hands just against the steering wheel, both hands against the dashboard of that U-Haul as she was driving at extremely high rates of speed. So clearly she was distraught, under distress, and so we don't know what the circumstances were, but obviously she was very desperate and did not want to get caught, and just boxed herself in and put herself in a situation where she put her own life at risk as well as the people that she was driving past. And so an extremely dangerous situation, but again, LAPD has this under control. It looks like the LAFD paramedics may at some point have a look at her just to check her condition. We don't know what she is undergoing here physically. Maybe she had some sort of an injury, maybe again some sort of distress that led to this pursuit. We just don't know at this point. So again, that is going to be something that they are going to be looking into over the course of the next several minutes here. But I can tell you Central Avenue northbound is going to be shut down for this activity here. Cars are getting through southbound here, so you know, a very big presence here by the LAPD, and given the fact that this lady actually rammed a police car inside of the produce mart under tight quarters in a very dangerous situation. So yeah, every precaution being taken, but she is still you know, as we saw just a couple of minutes ago, still just kind of wiggling around, giving the officers a hard time. So we'll see what happens.